Hey guys, welcome back with another day of solving a LeetCode question every day. Let's get right into the problems. I just wanted to say today I recorded this video on my laptop in between classes, so I'm hoping that the quality is okay. If not, I'm hoping to fix it within the next couple of days. So just bear with me while I get that figured out while I get that all sorted. So most of today's video is just going to be me talking post recording. Today I wanted to do a counting question. I should really start getting back into the linked list and data structures type questions. That gets away from like dictionaries. I'm starting to feel pretty good with dictionaries. So yeah, let's start with the first question today. I actually had three easy questions today. I should have probably done a medium, but I was just cranking them out at the library. I'll literally show you my setup that I had here in a second. So the first question we're going to be looking at today is question 169, majority element. I'll read it out for you guys here. Given an array nums of size n, return the majority element. The majority element is the element that appears more than the amount. You may assume that the majority element always exists inside the array. Pretty easy. All I really did for this question, I think, was make a dictionary, and then I stored the occurrences of the number, and then I retrieved the maximum values within that dictionary, and then I had to convert it back to the dictionary key and then return that exact number. So I'll let it run here for a little bit. So there, I initialized the dictionary just with the formatting with the empty brackets. Then I created a for loop to go through all the elements of the dictionary, or not of the dictionary, of the nums that is passed in through the parameter. And with that value, I should pass it into the key dictionary, but a little bit of logic is required to finish up the actual insertion into the dictionary. So I hope I don't bore you guys to death with my talking today, but it's kind of going to have to be this way. So as you can see, value is just taking on the val within the parameter of the list, and as I iterate through that, I look inside the dictionary, and then I check if that value is in the dictionary, then I want to add it, and if it doesn't already exist, I want to create an element, and its occurrence is obviously 1 the first time it sees it. There's still a couple of syntax errors here. I haven't used dictionaries like recently at all, so I need to do plus equals. But yeah, I'm just using print statements to get my way through. But at the C at the bottom, my output is that dictionary. So here, if it loads, if I scroll down, you can see 2 shows up once, 3 shows up once. I'm not getting it exactly right, but I should be getting it here now. If I scroll down just a little bit, oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I think I got it right. So I'm trying to be a little bit more explanatory here. So nums is 3, 2, and 3, which passes in val as 3, and we check obviously for that value. And then it's obviously not inside of our dictionary yet because the dictionary is completely empty. So our else statement says my dictionary casting that value of 3, which is now the key, and I want its value, key value, to be 1. And now it's initialized into our dictionary. Which brings me to the last part of this question. As you can see, I got the wrong answer on test case 23 out of 53. Yeah, basically, I was kind of returning the wrong number at this point. I kind of got lucky with the cases and the way they were ordered. But you see how the way I did max of my dictionary, it actually returns the largest key value, or sorry, the largest value of the key, but I need to be returning the actual key associated with the value. But yeah, anyway, once I return the proper thing, I get the right answer, and I'm probably just going to skip to that right away because it's a really small addition to the return line of code at the end. And there you have it. That should be the solution to the first question of today. Yep, there you go. I'm pretty happy with the solution. Largely did it on my own, except for returning the greatest key element. I don't know why I was struggling mentally so much with that part of the question, but really after figuring that out was perfectly fine. So I'm going to speed forward until I get to the next question. So while I'm talking, I should hopefully be searching to find the next question, which I think I did another count question. I think all the questions I did were counting questions today. Here we go, on to question 2. This one was actually really interesting. It was a ransom note. Given two strings, ransom note and magazine, return true if the ransom note can be constructed using letters from the magazine and false otherwise. Again, one of those like Boolean questions, which I like a lot. Basically, the basis of this question is very similar to the other one, except instead of keeping track of the amount of times a number has been used, we're keeping track of the character and making sure the amount of characters or the characters used in the ransom note add up and are equal to the ones in the magazine, which is honestly pretty similar. So I think I'm really just gonna speed through it, and yeah, I don't really know what to talk about while I'm writing this code. I did my first day of classes today, which was a lot of fun. I only actually really had one class today. I went to this class called Database Management, I think is what it's called. It's like a level 200 elective class that I'm taking this semester. Additionally, I had to sign up some students for tutoring. I tutor Intro to Stats, Object-Oriented Programming, Data Structures, Intro to Python, a bunch of CS classes, and a couple of math classes like Finite Math, and I think I'm also tutoring Discrete. I'm not completely sure on that though. But yeah, no, honestly, it's a pretty good day, and I thought, why not try to get in some of these questions in the middle of the day? I am kind of sad that I don't really have like my live commentary. Usually I kind of like it and makes it easy for me to like throw in some memes because I remember like my frustrations and whatnot, but it's okay. I think I'm gonna try from the future to do them all on my computer though, because I like having that raw audio, like I just said. It just makes it fun for me. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this question. So again, really kind of the same logic. We just pass in using the for loops, and then we look through every character. Then we check if it's there, and then if it's there, we want to log it. So I thought I would kind of slow down and explain it. So AA is our ransom note and then goes in and takes the value for A and then passes it and checks it if it's in magazine. If it is in there and passes into magazine, we then remove the character, which kind of looks like this, and then it continues on. Else, if it's obviously not, we know that based on the definition of the question, we should return false. And otherwise, if we make it all the way through where everything is in the ransom note that's in the magazine, we know that we want to return true. All right, on to our last question of today. It is going to be first unique character within a string. Basically, all you're doing with this question is it's a little bit more complex and is building on the previous two concepts, but still taking in the same like ideas that we've been using with dictionaries and whatnot. So the main part of this question is basically trying to find the first unique character, obviously, as it says. Sorry, I didn't mean to be redundant like that. So like for example, for Leetcode, L is the first letter that doesn't repeat and it's with the index 0. So basically the way that this question is meant to be done, or the way not meant to be done, the way I did it is I made a dictionary and I counted the amount of characters that character shows up. Then I want to pass through and look at which character shows up the least. And then out of the ones that show up the least, I want to see which one shows up first. And then when I know which one shows up first, all I have to do is return that character's index. And when I do that, that's going to be the answer to today's questions. So honestly, pretty easy stuff. Nothing really too complicated. Again, felt a little weird doing this in the library. I hope you guys appreciated the video I took on my phone. I hope you guys appreciated watching this video. I hope that it was a little bit more informative than my normal videos. I tried my best to kind of like show the steps and like how I did it and like what my thought process is. It's kind of hard because I don't really remember exactly what I was thinking at the moment. Again, it's going to be one of those big reasons why I want to have that like live commentary in there. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, remember to leave a like, and I will see you tomorrow where I think I'm done lying to you guys. I will actually attempt a medium question, although I do not have a lot of time tomorrow. Anyways, I'll figure it out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.